Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to another edition of John Can, You Can. Here I've done a couple more modifications today on the Rover King camper because I found I need a surge protector, but you just don't want a surge protector in a spot where you have a bunch of cables on it, and it's hard to get them to stay still unless you affix them somewhere. But if you don't want to put it in just one spot and you want to have it where all the cables are tucked away in one area away from everything that you're doing to keep your floor clean, I was doing some resetting of some of the electronics pieces to put them closer to the top of the edge so I have more room for another project I'm doing, which I'll show you later. But here are the cable lines for the surge protector. If you look over to your right on the screen, right there, that is where the inverter and battery are. And so the solar comes down from on top of the camper, comes down the line and enters in this cabinet below on your right, and that cable, which is right here, connects to one of the plugs in on the inverter. So if you follow the cable around going this way and up, it will take you to where the inverter is now hiding. It's hiding above where it'll be out of the way once the bed is all the way up, and the cables will be up against the front of the camper wall and away from everyone as you're trying to eat. That is the heavy-duty surge protector. It has about 6 or 8 slots and 3 USB ports, and of course a major fuse on it. And the line is longer because the bed is not all the way up extended. It's in my garage and I only have it partially open. So if it were all the way up, it would need to absorb that cable, and the cable will be out of the way because it's against the wall of the camper. So once the cable, the extra cables are in, when you plug them in, you can see that's where I slid in the inverter. It just or the surge protector, it happened to work just between the bed rails perfectly so that it can sit there and slide along to the left and to the right to the positions I need it in, which is just great. It's out of the way and it's a neat place. So when you're projecting, what I'm trying to stress is look for other answers. There's could be other answers and better ones than just placing it on top of a counter or putting it next to a seat and then having a bunch of spaghetti running around, spaghetti meaning cables, right, everywhere in your way. And so without this drill cord there are no cables on the floor, and now there won't be. And the cables that plug in will plug in overhead right up against the wall, and they'll be out of the way. So just wanted to show you another project idea that I had and I was thinking about, and I was able to get that out of the way because when I'm in bed too, it'll be nice because I have an extra long cable for my cell and the TV, so I can watch TV up in the upper area while I'm sleeping, or before I go to sleep. All right, there you are. That's how I accomplished that particular project, and it's cleaner. You can see it's a much cleaner job back there.